Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Third Down Thursdays.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Friday Night Flagship presented by TDT Sports Media. I am Bruce. The gentlemen in the background that I'm going to bring in shortly are Jack Gaffney and Coach Kenny. Man, do we have a great show lined up for you guys. So much controversies, fun happening in NCAA football. We got some good stuff happening with playoff pictures being solidified this week for the NFL. I don't know, man. I guess it's a situation where we're just going to jump right into it. So the first man that I'm about to bring on, I usually bring Jack on first, but I got to bring on Coach Kenny because I feel for the man. I just there's a certain amount of for lack of a better way of putting it, sentimental value that I have with seeing a friend's dear team go down in a heartache. So, Kenny, what up, dog?
How's it going, Bruce?
It's okay. I'm good, man. Before I ask you how you're doing, I must bring on the smartest man that I know in sports, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Jack Gaffney. Let's go, Jack. Yeah, Jack. I hope you're feeling better, man.
Oh, we'll power through it. It's all good.
I know we're all kind of fighting something here. Mostly Kenny fighting the demons of Miami football. So Kenny, how you doing, man?
Yeah, the sun came up again, so we're already on to the next season. Ohio State's ready to hire their next wide receiver coach. Hopefully, we right the ship quickly. But you're the defending champions. Everybody's coming for you, and I've never liked it when Ohio State was listed as the favorite. I feel like they tend to come out a little slower when that happens, and yeah.
Well, one of the things that I want, I mean, granted, it's a little different, but in our group chat, you guys, we have a few SEC fans, specifically one particular person that Kenny really loves to go after, and vice versa. It's hilarious, honestly. It's like a little brother, big brother situation, in my opinion. But that being said, there's a little fodder that big brother can go at little brother with, and that being that the Big Ten in the past 2 years is 6-1 against the SEC. So I'm gonna say this. I think the tide has started to change with regards to football and SEC and Big Ten football. And yes, there's sustainability with Big Ten being good. You already know that, Kenny, and you do such a great job of articulating how great Big Ten football is. However, I think that there's going to be a more consistent domination from the Big Ten over SEC opponents.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're going to start to see that. This year you don't even have the perennial favorites anymore, right? Georgia lost, Bama lost. Now you're seeing teams like Indiana and new perennials like Oregon still continue the trend of being dominant. But I don't think it's just the Big Ten. I think every other conference is caught up. Right? The ACC, arguably, minus Miami, shouldn't be involved in this. Not the Pac-10, the Big 12 is there's all sorts of chaos going on there all the time, and I think you're starting to see everybody finally starting to catch up. One of my favorite lines is that it's now that everybody can legally be paying their players, everybody's caught up to the SEC.
Legally, I like that. So I'm sure I can't remember all the questions off the top of my head. I'm sure we're going to touch on this point shortly, also when we're doing our picks. However, I absolutely love to kind of shift the gear a little bit here. I love the fact that Ole Miss beat freaking the shit out of Georgia. Not the shit. I shouldn't say that. That's not true. But they just broke their will. They just broke them, and it felt so good seeing it, especially with Lane Kiffin leaving for LSU. And that was my main thing. I really hope that Ole Miss just absolutely dominates the rest of the freaking field. Like win this, and then they'll probably end up facing Indiana. And while Indiana is a great story, just to go to your point, I think Indiana is going to have another chance at this again because they're building a powerhouse. NIL, transfer portal, all that stuff is totally evened out the playing field. But I really hope Ole Miss just dominates.
Yeah, I think I personally
just because of Lane Kiffin, by the way. Just because of Lane Kiffin. Sorry, go ahead.
I do like the concept of new blood being in the semifinal. I do like as much as I don't want to root for Indiana right now, I'm going to root for Indiana because they're a Big Ten school. So I'm going to throw my hat in their ring. That's fine.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and I think there's just too much of a storyline there with Ole Miss. Like Lane Kiffin going to LSU, trying to win a national title, and now his team that he spent I don't know how many years building, the past 10 or so building, now they're gearing up for a real title run.
He's such a piece of shit. He was sitting in the freaking hotel room or his new home or whatever, and he was still like the best part about it though was LSU's paying him that bonus, the $500,000 bonus, whereas Old Miss like they did such a great job of getting out of that Well,
the check's still cash. That's all that matters.
That's true, and that's true. I agree with that too, Jack. He's still going to be able to get that money, but it's going to be LSU footing that bill. From an individual perspective, him being able to cash in that money, God bless, good job. However, come on, man.
Minimum work, it's 50 beds. What a great night! What a great night! Are you kidding me? Incredible night for Lane Kiffin.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, honest day's work.
Honest day's work, yeah. While he's sitting there, he's probably trying to hit on some freaking girl at LSU.
Hey, easy.
Little hot yoga action.
Nice. That was good. All right, all right, Kenny, you good now? You got your a little stuff off your chest. Jack, you ready to go, dog? Ready for
yes,
that
sir.
piece?
Yes,
all right,
sir.
let's go.
All right. So this first one specifically for Kenny. We kind of talked on this a little bit pre-show, but what specifically went wrong for Ohio State against Miami?
So two things, maybe three if you're superstitious. I think the biggest thing is, as much as I love Ryan Day, I know a lot of people were calling for his head after the loss to that team up north last year. He's the guy, though. The thing he is not is the play caller. He is an offensive genius. He can put all the pieces of an offense together, but he should not be the one calling X's and O's play after play after play. He's a game manager, and when he was able to do that consistently last year and most of this year, everything works out for us, for Ohio State. I think the second thing that they have to get rid of or get right is the kicking game. They really need to improve extra points, field goal kicker. He's not able to do it. Fielding is good, not great. And in these kind of positions, these kind of situations, there were two opportunities to tie in the conference championship and at the Cotton Bowl, and the kicker missed both of those opportunities. So those are my two big takeaways that need to be addressed in the very near future.
Can I bring up something real quick? I saw 3 kicks from 50 plus in the fucking Sugar Bowl last night. What's happened to my sport? What's happened to college football?
I love it.
Why am I watching college kickers drill?
Nail?
Not even nail. Drill 50 plus yard kicks.
Some of them have a leg to up to
what happened?
60 yards.
Again, that's what's gonna happen. All these domes in the NFL, we're gonna start seeing automatic kicks from 50 plus. Is this what we want football?
We're already seeing automatic from 50 plus, dude.
It's not what I want the sport to be.
It's already automatic from 50.
It's a time-honored tradition in this country for college kickers to just completely fucking whiff on kicks
or miss like those easy.
And Ohio State's continuing that tradition, but they need to fix it real quick because everybody else seems to
neutral observer. It's a time-honored tradition in this country for college kickers to just not be all that good. Yeah, time-honored. But continue. Please continue.
No, and then I think if you want to really get into the superstition of it, Ohio State does terrible on New Year's Eve. I don't think that they should ever be forced to play a playoff game on New Year's Eve ever again. It's kind of a rigged system, and ultimately, and I think this goes into one of your questions later on, Jack. I don't like the concept of having 25 days off before a game.
I agree with that.
I don't mind the bye system. That's fine by me. But a month off, I mean, we're talking about going back because, Bruce, we We played the game. If you take any amount of real time off more than a week, you have to get readjusted to the whole speed
The
of the
hits,
game.
the hitting, everything. Yep.
So,
Like
Ohio State.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Ohio State proved it last year, coming from an 8 seed. They had that home playoff game to start, and then they went on a tear after that. But then you get 25 days off, and up until Indiana yesterday, no team with a bye week or a bye had won. So
nope,
yeah, they're the only team.
Yeah,
dude. So real quick, I want to touch on that point. And it's causing a little bit of a tangent. I get this, but I did want to talk about this tonight too.
Go ahead.
It was this is taking way too long. Well, I don't mind the expansion format because obviously it's proving it's working of a playoff system for college football, but we're not going to. So traditionally, by tonight, no, not tonight. Probably be like on Monday, we would be crowning a national champion. Whereas like now we're getting closer to like Martin Luther King like day before we end up like crowning a champion in college football. I'm sorry. Like, I just think it takes way too long. And to Kenny's point, it's just there shouldn't be there's no reason to have it like that space between from the regular season game to the first playoff game. And I know that you're trying to put in the other bullshit bowls like the Fit Out and the Cotton Eye Joe bowl. By the way, do you guys know that do you know that what he says is if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe,
yeah.
But like back when I was a kid though, I'd be like Fit Out and the Cotton Eye Joe. I'm like, yeah, I know the lyrics. But anyway, no, I just think it just takes way too damn long for us now to get to the point that we need to get into and to the original thought that you put in. Just making those adjustments, and while it's nice to prepare that long for whatever team you're playing, it's just you get out of a routine, you lose a lot of stuff. And while you can have the excuse of saying, yeah, but you can get healthy, at what cost?
Right. And it was good, right? Jeremiah Smith got healthy, Carnell Tate got healthy again. Yep. All the pieces were healthy, but nearly a month off does not help anybody.
No,
absolutely not.
Yeah, that's where I kind of stand on the autopsy of the Ohio State season. I think they did a tremendous job. I don't buy into the whole they had such a weak schedule and everything like that. They played teams ranked in the moment. That's all you can hope for when you schedule your opponents. No excuses. They're gonna have to do better next year.
All right, question number 2. What was more shocking, Texas Tech or Alabama getting completely shut down offensively yesterday?
In my opinion, Alabama. But the only reason why I'm saying this is because I'm looking at this from like a larger picture perspective. Alabama has proven they haven't been a very good offensive team all year. However, it coming at the hands of Indiana, I still struggle. I still struggle with the thought process of Indiana football being a good, viable national championship contender. So just from my opinion and very old meathead perspective, it's Alabama getting freaking dismantled by Indiana just because of that.
On the flip side, I think it's Texas Tech because traditionally Oregon is an offensive powerhouse built on speed, tempo, high flying moves. And then you see a school like Texas Tech basically taking that template and running with it. And then Oregon's defense absolutely showed up as a unit. Indiana's defense has proven themselves game after game all season long. It was not as surprising to me to see Indiana handle Alabama. I thought it would be a better circumstance for Alabama because they are that SEC powerhouse. But like you said, tides are changing, time's changing, and I think Texas Tech not being able to do really anything against Oregon was the bigger surprise.
What was do you know off the top of your head what the line was for the Indiana Alabama game? I know Indiana obviously was favored.
I think Indiana was favored by 5 points or something like that.
I was going to say it should have been less than a touchdown that Indiana was favored by.
Wow.
But I'm with Kenny actually. Texas Tech, not even less so for Tech. Actually, let's put it like this: James Madison put up 34 on Oregon, out in Oregon. Texas Tech, correct me if I'm wrong, it was 6 points they put up in the Orange Bowl.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. And the thing was, it's Oregon was still playing their starters.
Starters, yep.
Deep into the third quarter.
I loved it though. That was,
Like,
that was a fun game to
like,
watch
boy.
too, though. That was a fun game to watch too.
No, I agree.
And Lanning took that idea from day. Like he wants to set a message, and that's exactly what Oregon did.
Yeah. Yeah. So for me, it's easily Texas Tech.
Yeah, fair. I don't know. Again, mine was just strictly based off of the history of Indiana being crap at football.
No, totally fair.
It's very surprising, but I think people need to stop being surprised at Indiana's ability. And at this point, I think it's Signetti's ability. I think that's just he's done some amazing things. He is a true motivator because at Indiana, you look at the rosters that he's going up against. He doesn't have the horses that should be competing like this. I mean, it's like watching vintage Boise State going up against some of these schools.
Vintage Boise State. That's awesome.
It is. Early 2000s Boise State.
That's awesome with the Statue of Liberty play where he's like, and he had to hand it off.
Yep, right against Oklahoma.
All right, question number 3. Now, in fairness, I didn't really see the national reaction to this, but I thought this was so stupid.
This is awesome.
Should Kirby Smart be getting more heat for going for it on 4th and 2 with about 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter 100%. On his own 33-yard line down?
100%. This is one of the dumbest possible things, in my opinion, that you could do. What, like, analytics aside, I don't care. A common sense football perspective would tell me never, ever, ever go for it on 4th down that deep into my own territory. You're essentially handing them like at the very least 3 points. At the very least 3 points you're handing them, and you could have flipped the field at the very least. Like you could flip the field on them by punting that ball at that time. I don't know. 100%. I don't like it. I think it's crap. I think it was. I mean, I the only aspect that I can play devil's advocate on is him trying to kind of rally the troops and be like, I've got confidence in my team. And like, you get that first down. That's a huge momentum shift, but you're still in your own fucking territory. So it's like, not like it's a whole huge dramatic effect. Like that's going to take, I think it was incredibly stupid, incredibly, it just wasn't smart. I just think that was a moment where if he could probably have that play call back, he probably would take it.
To me, I can wrap my head around the idea of going for it at that time left in the game. I can.
It's not Madden though. You have 3 timeouts still.
No, I agree. But even with that amount of time, I can kind of wrap my head around it. The play call was terrible. Number 1. Number 2. Ole Miss scored a touchdown in literally 2 plays after the turnover.
Right.
And that was more or less your football game.
Right.
Yeah, it was your football game.
And I think that's when you have to put the analytics aside, right? Like the whole era of analytics is fine. I get it. But like you need to, as a coach, you need to understand the moment. You need to understand A, the motivation, but B, what's the de-escalation in motivation? If your team misses, which they did, how is that going to turn the tables against you? And that's where Kirby Smart was not a very intelligent football coach in that moment. Too much bravado, not enough thought process on that. I think
that's the word I was looking for. Well said. Real quick, Kenny, the Big Ten right now is 9-4 in bowl games, and the SEC is 4-8.
You love to see it.
Crazy. Again, no hockey schools in the SEC. Many are making the connection.
Many are making the connection. That's awesome.
Many have made that connection. All right, question number 4. This one's for Kenny once again. Who's the best player who will transfer in the transfer portal, and to where specifically?
So this is great. And I saw a rumor today, and I don't think it's going to happen. But the answer, if it were to happen, would be Jeremiah Smith to Miami. That's not going to happen. Never in a million years do I see that move happening. I would be completely shocked if it did. I think that's just a Hurricane fan grabbing at straws there.
If he's going anywhere, it would be South Florida, right? Like if he were to.
Maybe, because at least that's kind of cool. But he came from Miami, so.
Yeah. I agree with the Heartline thing is more so out.
Right, the Heartline connection. Well, that's I already forgot it. I think it's I already forgot his name, but one of the receivers is already transferring, and he's planning on going to USF. So it's possible, not probable. I think at the end of the day, 2 names pop up, and that's Sorensby out of Cincinnati and Coleman out of Auburn. And I think Coleman is the more important move. He's a great wide receiver on a terrible, terrible Auburn team. I see him going to the early mentions seem Texas, but I see him going to Texas A&M. I see him going to College Station.
Oh, wow.
There's going to be
That'd be huge for them.
Right. But I think there's going to be more money there for him. I think there's going to be a bigger opportunity, and he's going to ride that wave of what else can Texas A&M do. So I think that's his move. Sorensby out of Cincinnati. I think he's going to Texas Tech.
How about the announcement today? What do you think of this? I'm curious to get your thoughts on this, Kenny, and actually you too, Jack. The quarterback for Ole Miss declaring that he's going to leave and go in the transfer portal. Trinidad. What's his last name? Chambliss.
I didn't see this.
Yeah,
I have not seen this.
So he declared today that he's going to enter the transfer portal, but he's going to finish out the year, finish out the college football playoff with Ole Miss. Thoughts?
I'm looking this up right now.
Yeah, hold on.
We're all doing it. I saw it on a Twitter account today, so it might be fake news, boys. But...
Yeah. This doesn't. I feel like I would have seen this.
ESPN says 3 hours ago.
There you go.
Wait, actually?
Oh no.
Is it fake? Is it like
Austin,
the
Austin
You had to
Simmons.
sense that. There's no way this.
it's like SEPN?
You're right. No, it's Austin Simmons who opened the 2025 season as the starter before getting hurt and losing.
Oh,
to
that's who
Shingo.
it was. I thought because I saw
Plans
it
to enter
today.
the portal.
I
The
saw
old-
I
this
saw
is why we don't
it
let the old
scrolling.
break news. This is.
I know, right? The old.
Because-
Dude, well, you know what's funny? Because like I was looking, like going through, and it was like, oh, what was it? I think someone called me or something like that for work when I was going through my phone, and I forgot to go back to look at it, and then I just remembered it right now when we're talking about train. So that's my bad. Might be.
Yeah.
Might be.
But and it's the right move for Simmons too, because obviously if he lost his
100%.
roster spot, yeah, it's the smart move for him. I could see him. I would guess Mizzou would be my top pick for him, but that's just a shot in the dark for that.
All right, how about one that actually has some buzz that I actually just saw? Sam Levitt to Kentucky is apparently one that has some buzz, so I'll go with that.
That won't happen.
I don't know. Could. But I don't know. I think Coleman going to A&M is probably the one that makes kind of the most sense and kind of would make the most impact.
I don't think it happens. I know
that.
there's people who seem convinced that Ryan Williams is leaving Alabama. I don't see that happening at all.
No.
Why would you?
Yeah,
that's a money pit for him right now.
Yeah, I know
He
exactly.
announced-
Why would you leave?
At the very least, he
Yeah,
announced,
especially
I
if
thought he
Tyson-
announced that he was coming back to Bama.
No, he's only a sophomore. He has to go back.
Right.
Wow, Jack, you're just getting it. What is that?
That's not right. That's not right.
What is that?
It's mean, is what it is.
It
Happens.
is. Oh, someone like we.
Ooh.
Someone said,
What?
I don't know who that is, but thanks.
I
I
hate
hate.
you.
It's okay. I hate you too.
Oh, that's not nice.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway.
And then the most obvious one is that Daly kid from Utah. He's obviously going to Ann Arbor because he entered the portal shortly after Whittingham announced he was going to be the next head coach. And so I think once Daly entered, I think that's pretty much. I'd love to see him end up at Ohio State real big. Fuck you to that team up north, but I don't see that happening.
No, it's not. Okay, so real quick, Jack, we kind of touched on this already for question number 5.
Yeah,
So-
I have no problem skipping this. We're all on the same page.
Well, no, I'm not gonna skip number 5. I'm going to introduce this question, and it's directly pointed at you. It's kind of in the bag right now that I think Drake May is going to win the MVP. I really do think that.
You see,
Hold
I'm
on,
not.
let me finish. If Drake May were to win the NFL MVP this year, is he the weakest MVP to ever win that award?
No, because he's been better this year than Josh Allen was last year. I'd say the weakest,
Oh,
probably Peyton Manning in 08. Probably. The year where he had like 30
How
touchdowns, 18
dare
picks,
you? How
and only like
dare
3,800.
you go at the man, the myth, the legend,
Listen, I
the,
got
the
no
big head himself?
I have no real long-term beef with Peyton Manning at this point, but objectively, he
At
probably
this
shouldn't have
point.
won it that year. He probably should not have won it in 08. 08 was a really weird one.
Who were the MVP candidate? Hold on, let me look this up real quick. MVP candidate.
I think it was him and like McNair wasn't playing at that. Yeah, they tied like 04. There's no way it would have been him.
No.
I think it would. You know who and might have actually been? Who's buddy for the Jets and like?
Oh, Drew Brees. Drew Brees should have won it.
Phillip Rivers.
Drew Brees should have run it that year, dude.
Buddy who was QB for the Jets for a while, but then he went to Miami for a year.
Chad Pennington.
Yeah, Pennington. Yep, that's what I'm thinking of.
Weakest arm, one of the weakest arms in NFL history.
Yeah, Manning in 08 is where I kind of go initially.
Dude, okay, that's not terrible. But like, look, listen to these stats right here by Drew Brees in 08, dude. 5,083 yards passing and 34 touchdowns.
Playing in the dome, don't care.
But New Orleans still lost. Okay, how about this? Kurt Warner, 45, almost 4,600 yards passing and 30 touchdowns, leading Arizona to a Super Bowl that year. Kurt Warner could have won it that year.
Historic dome quarterback, don't care.
Oh my god, that's such a bullshit freaking thing.
I'm kidding. I'm not really
one minus the fumbles, but
I'm kidding.
Uh-oh.
It's because Bruce for some reason has like an extra stream open for mobile. That's what's happening.
Oh, it is? I thought I turned it off.
Yeah. No, it's on.
Oh, well, whatever. Oh, yeah, I see it. That's
there you go. Brucey, there you go.
Well, it's because of this new format StreamYard has. I don't know what the hell's going on with it.
But like, I'm honestly, but back to the May thing, I'm not like one of these people that are like losing their minds over the idea that he wins or doesn't win MVP. If he does, that'd be really sick. I think he's had a really good year. But like, if he doesn't, like Matt Stafford is like clearly deserving in any way, shape, or form. So it's not like it's like an end of the world.
Yeah,
thing.
This is the beta version. That's the reason why this bullshit on YouTube is coming up. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Like, I have no real like if Stafford wins it, it's not like an end of the world thing.
Fair.
Like genuinely,
I personally want Stafford to win. I do because I think he's.
There is something to the idea of like Matt Stafford like finally getting that one like regular season where everything goes right and him winning. I would have no problem with it genuinely.
Fair. Kenny, thoughts? If Drake May wins though, his weakest MVP.
No. I think Jack's. I mean, I love Peyton Manning, so it's hard to say that was the weakest one. But I get Jack's argument. I don't think that it would be the weakest one. But I do think it stems, or not stems. I think it lends itself to needing to talk about more than just quarterbacks and running backs possibly winning the MVP. I think you need to start looking at some other factors and determining, other positions as a factor for this.
Myles Garrett.
How about
actually, we'll get into Myles Garrett here in a little bit. Actually,
yes.
I just looked up. And I've never even heard of this dude. Browns quarterback from 1980, Brian Sipsippi, 4,100 yards passing.
The Sip man,
30 touchdowns, 26 interceptions.
The legendary Sip man, who I've definitely heard of before. Right this second.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Rich Gannon, is even on that list. To be honest with you, like he had 4,700 yards passing.
Wasn't that the year he led them to the Super Bowl?
And got fucking whomped on by the Bucks.
Yeah, I would say again.
Yes, Jacob, that'd be correct.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was AP. You're right. The
Gurley got close in 2017.
What's it called? The switch hitter himself.
Ouch.
Oh, that was good.
Now we might have had a running back this year with Taylor, but it kind of just went downhill in the last let's call it 7 weeks, which does suck. Yeah, he was having a great year. Just kind of all fell apart.
All right. Well, with question number 5 in the books, gentlemen, I think it's time for us to give a shout out to the Sip Man having good car insurance.
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Sorry, Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal, too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Your local Erie agent is Building Block Insurance Group. Get a quote today at 704-464-4544.
Erie Insurance.
And ladies and gentlemen, when you call Jeff Wertz happening at 704-464-4544, let him know that Jack Gaffney sent you, and he'll hook you up with some amazing insurance rates. All right, Jack, let's finish this bad boy off. We got question number 6. Let's get it, dog.
All right. Yeah, I said we'll get to Myles Garrett, and there was some shameful shit going on in Cleveland last Sunday.
A little bit.
Shameful. The question number 6 is, should the Steelers be getting more heat in general for basically game planning around not letting Myles Garrett break the sack record as opposed to winning a football game that would have clinched them the AFC North and potentially not end their season, because now they are in a winner-go-home game.
They are 100%. You never me, and this is like, I think this is more of the coach in me talking than anything else. There obviously would be a pride factor if I was playing in said game. However, from a coaching perspective, you never do that. You prioritize the game over a single player stats, because at the end of the day, you want to get yourself into that tournament. While I don't deny Mike Tomlin's greatness as a coach, because obviously he's amazing at it, I just don't think that the game plan would indicate a winning culture in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I appreciate the pettiness. I really do.
That's fair. That's good. Right.
I'll say there's a time and a place for the pettiness.
Oh, gentlemen, speaking of petty, hold on. Look who decided to join in the group. Oh, let me tell you. Speaking of petty, MJ.
Oh
my this guy.
Hello, gentlemen.
Long time no see.
Man, look at this.
How we doing, boys?
MJ, would you like to be a part of the 10-piece tonight?
I would love to. I got nothing else going on.
It's okay, Kenny. What you were saying?
No, I was saying I appreciate the pettiness, but again, to your point, like from a coaching perspective, right? That's not the blueprint of the game. You're trying to win the ball game, especially if it has other implications like the postseason involved. However, there's just something about it. Like I'd be all for it. If it also resulted in the win, then I'm all for it. But it didn't, and it clearly showed. And yeah, you can't let that kind of stuff happen.
No,
it's like watch them on the last drive of the game before they get into like the goal line thing where Rodgers is like, I'm just gonna spam to MVS no matter what. It's like they definitely could have had like a downfield passing game in that game without just doing like, oh, we're just gonna just do quick screens where we're just double teaming Myles Garrett on every snap. It's like, what are we doing here? Again, it's like you have Jaylen Warren.
Exactly. Thank you.
I know Darnell Washington going out with a broken arm probably hurt them a little bit as far as game plan goes, but
it doesn't matter. No,
they were definitely playing as if they cared a lot more about.
I will say
the 22.5.
Let me also just say this too. The last play of the game was 100% pass interference. I said it.
I just hate, like, you're telling me with the game on the line, your best course of action
is going against
doing fade balls to Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
But you know,
maybe if DK wasn't
lining up against Denzel Ward, that's your best plan of attack.
But you also have, you're expecting one of arguably the best quarterbacks of all time making that throw, and usually he should get that fucking call.
I understand that, but like again, we're talking that's a massive mismatch, corner versus receiver.
That I don't disagree with, but I think MJ already alluded to it too, though. Like, what else do they have? They don't have anybody else. Like DK Metcalf was suspended because he decided to go fucking dumb mode on a Lions fan.
It was either MVS or Ben Skoranek. What do you want, Jack? Like,
I want Jonnu Smith. I want.
Oh, I love it. All right, we got for us next.
Remember him?
What do you got next for us, Jack?
Next up, number 7. Do you support the Chargers benching Justin Herbert for this last game against Denver, effectively giving them the 1 seed, and I wouldn't say 100%, but about 90% accepting the 7 seed?
All right, so let's we'd like to let our guest answer this question.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Sure.
All right, kiddo.
Thank you so much, guys. So I think Nick Sirianni also said it that
ratings just went down.
Oh yeah, of course they did. Yeah, they see this space and they're like, "Get me the hell out of here." No, I think Nick Sirianni said it like there's no guaranteed rest in the NFL and there's no guarantees about anything, and so I think if you're in the playoffs and you can guarantee your guys rest, it's the same thing the Packers are doing. It's the same thing the Eagles are doing. I don't see any problem with it. I understand that, the Broncos have a lot to play for and the Chargers don't, correct? The Chargers, I mean, other than maybe they could get up to 5, they don't actually have anything else to play for. So I think what they're saying is we feel confident going in. We got to go on the road anyway. We got to go on the road against somebody who's a really good football team. So we'd rather be well rested and healthy and ensure that we're healthy for somebody who's very important like Justin Herbert, instead of risking some freak stuff that we've seen happen in Week 18. Week 18 last year, the Packers lost Christian Watson because he tore his ACL in a game that they probably could have been resting him. So weird stuff like that happens. So you protect your franchise guy. And if there's not a division championship or a bye to play for, then you rest him.
They're technically, yeah. I'm pretty sure if they beat Denver, they would have won the West.
So my biggest takeaway
I
from
believe
this. So my biggest takeaway from this, though,
Let me double check, though.
is just the fact that I think it's a matchup.
No, Denver has the West clinch.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
I think it's a matchup issue, you guys. I think it's a situation where Harbaugh thinks that he sees a better potential. Who's the 2 seed right now? Or
New
potential 2 seed.
New England.
So, okay, so New England. I thought New England would be matched up against the Bills, if I remember correctly.
Right now, yes.
So I think they're. So right now the Chargers are the 6 seed.
Yeah, right now.
So if the Chargers lose and the Bills win, they would flip flop.
Okay, so I don't. I think it's.
And the Bills are playing the Jets.
Who's the 3 seed right now?
Jacksonville.
I feel like, honestly,
I think it's a matchup situation, but I also do agree with the injury thought process that MJ's saying too. And correct me if I'm wrong. I think that they've had a lot of issues on the defensive side. Well, obviously, offensively, they lost both their tackles, but I think it's an injury situation. However, I do like the thought of it being a matchup situation where Harbaugh might be okay with either or type thing.
I think it's a double-edged sword in that I think objectively, I think resting him is the right play, especially with 2 per tackles against that pass rush of all pass rushes.
Yeah.
I also don't love the idea of them as a dome team from the West going to Foxborough in what could potentially be, a snow game for all they know.
Well, it could be also a one and done for the a team that has had the weakest schedule in the NFL.
Well, let's pump the brakes there, but I think in principle, I think I agree with what they're doing. It might work out. Who knows? They might end up getting the Jags for all we know. But
true.
But with all the injuries they've had on that offensive line, I just think you play it safe as you possibly can, and you just hope for the best.
I think you guys all make great points. I think that, in my head, I don't like to project too far into the future. I'm about winning every game possible. I want to put my best players on the field at all times to win those games. So is it the smartest thing to do? Absolutely not. Is it what I would not bench Herbert? I would.
That's a coach answer right there.
I need to win. It's too competitive for me. I don't care if I'm going to Foxborough. I don't care if I'm going to Jacksonville. I can give 2 shits. I need to win Week 18 and then get ready for the next one.
I'm not mad about it.
That's a head coach answer right there.
I'm not mad about that. All right, we got number 8.
I gotta turn my phone back on because
I got it. Here, I got it.
No, I got it.
All right.
Huge news on the uniform front this week. The Bills' red helmets are back for what could potentially be the final ever football game in Ralph Wilson Stadium. I would probably venture to say this will be the final ever game in Ralph Wilson Stadium unless something crazy happens in the postseason. But should these helmets make a permanent return? Are we all on the same page?
100%.
100%.
No.
Perfect. Oh, fuck you.
The only reason why
we almost had a great moment. We almost had an incredible moment.
The only reason why is because I love how special these helmets are, and I think you only pull them out for either rivalry games or playoffs, and that's it. Because I love them. I do love them. Don't get me wrong. That's not like what I was going after, but I like the uniqueness of them because they are so fucking badass that you only bring them out for like the Patriot games, and you bring them out for like what do you want to call it, the playoffs.
Yeah,
are they playing the Jets?
Right, exactly. Like, what the fuck is that?
The last game in their stadium. They played there for 53 years.
Right. No, I love the red
They
helmets.
waited until the very last game. Why didn't you wear them all season?
Even that.
Right. I don't think any team should wear white lids in the first place. I'm not a fan of white helmets to begin with. So yes, get rid of the white helmets, put on the red lids. I just, it's not for me. I don't know what it is. The only two teams should ever wear white lids, and that's the Colts and the Dolphins. Everybody else should switch over to a colored lid. Yep.
I'd actually be okay with the Cowboys having the white helmet too, because they're
I like
It
the
did look good on
Cowboys.
Christmas.
I would
That did
say
look
I
good.
would add those two in.
If
Yeah,
the Patriots wear a white helmet, that has to be the
Sure.
old logo.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, Dolphins is a good shout as well because of the
Yeah.
old school uniforms, which are incredible. Bring those back, please. For
I
the love of
respect
God. So question number 9. It's Black Monday coming up, so we're definitely getting at least one head coach firing. Obviously, wish for anybody to lose their job. It's just the nature of the beast.
It's not true. You have Steelers fans hoping that Tomlin gets fired.
Well,
Like
he's been on borrowed time since
I was
2016.
about to say every year.
He's been on the hot seat for a decade, man.
Worst decision possible.
Listen, they're gonna wake up from this illusion of like 9-8, something to aspire to eventually. It's not gonna be this year, but it will happen. But do we get a surprise head coach firing on Black Monday?
The old okay.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. This is gonna. I would love to. I'm gonna feed into the beast right here. I can see LaFleur
Bruh.
potentially getting fired.
Bruh.
I could maybe see it.
Bruh.
You missed it. I know you did.
I knew you were gonna do this too.
I can kind of see it, but like it's not gonna happen this week.
I don't think it's gonna happen. Truth be told, I don't think it's gonna happen. But
I actually think there's a chance
been-
it could happen because he's up at
There's been a
MJ.
little,
Correct me if I'm wrong. His contract's up at the end of the year, right?
No, it's end of next year.
there's
Okay.
been a lot of up there.
It's end of next year, so they would have to. I mean, they very well could fire him, but they pretty much have to fire him or extend him.
Who
The
did they bring
don't
in?
The Packers don't like for who? Who would they
Like,
bring in? Oh,
Yeah.
I know. Just
they would
the
probably
guy.
make
I know
Jeff
just
Hafley the head coach.
No, I don't. No. We got to think better than Jeff Hafley.
Better than Jeff Hafley.
Gruden. They bring in Gruden.
Oh no,
Oh, dear
Again,
goodness.
you're thinking too far outside the box. We're only going about a state
Oh.
across. We're only going about a state across, baby.
Oh,
Could you imagine?
I've
Could
never
you
seen
imagine a
that.
defense that has Michael Parsons on it with Brian Flores at the controls, buddy? Could you imagine? I'm telling you. Just think about it.
I don't
Think
think
about
you
it.
go to a but you know what? I
If-
don't think you go defensive head coach though with Jordan Love right
It's
now.
Brian Flores. I don't care. Do it.
True. If Jeff Hafley gets poached, bring me Brian Flores. I'm fine
I
with
could totally
that.
see him. I could totally see Jeff Hafley getting poached at this point.
Yes, there's a lot of people who believe he will be the Giants head coach.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
So, which also I think is stupid with Jackson Dart, like trying to develop him. I think that's stupid, personally. But I don't think LaFleur gets fired because Ed Policy is in his second, like not even his first full year right now as like the CEO of the Packers. And for him to fire LaFleur, that's ballsy.
So who's the
To
surprise?
fire-
Who's the surprise fire for you then?
The surprise fire for me would be Mike McDaniel. I don't know.
Oh,
if
it's not a surprise.
I don't know if that's well. They finished off
Well,
the year
well,
very
Surprise
well.
is subjective.
That's
Surprise
actually
is
who. That's who I was originally gonna say, but since you jumped on, I wanted to like be an ass.
I know. I think Mike McDaniel goes. I mean,
can see
that would be a surprise to me with how they finished off. I think that the logical move is get rid of Tua and let McDaniel have one more shot.
I agree.
I think it's a surprise if they fire him.
but he's a
I
sitting
could
duck then.
see. I could also see Dan Quinn going.
Interesting.
I feel like that wouldn't be super surprising if it was a surprise one. I'll give you mine, Zach Taylor, Cincinnati Bengals.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not a surprise. Honestly, I don't think.
Well,
Well, you know what though? You lose your freaking best player, your quarterback. I don't know. To be honest with you, I think that's a shitty GM over anything else.
that's my surprise fire. I'll stay in the AFC North. I think Harbaugh gets it.
Oh,
I was waiting for somebody to say that.
That's pretty
If
good
they
too.
If they don't beat Pittsburgh, they love him in Baltimore. Don't get me wrong, but
It's actually a good
I
one.
don't know. I don't see it. I don't see him sticking around. If too many injuries, right? Can't necessarily blame that on him, but you also didn't do a whole lot without it.
Yeah.
I've got one more.
What you got?
It's Todd Bowles, right, in Tampa.
Yeah.
I feel like to the
You
national
collapsed.
audience, that's a surprise. But to me, that would not stun me.
Especially if they lose this weekend against the Panthers. 100%.
Yes,
If they lose,
yes. I think if they lose, he's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. But
100%.
but you know what?
I
Though,
mean,
it
we
doesn't
could
help
end
that
up
you
with
have
like
Baker
10
Mayfield.
openings.
Yeah.
Like it could be ridiculous.
All right, Jack, what you got next?
All right, and this is our last one. So I know there's some people somewhat upset about this, but so the last game of the regular season is the de facto AFC North Championship game between the Steelers and Ravens. If it was up to you, would you have had that be the last game of the year, or one of the two Saturday games that are technically in solo windows? Tampa Bay versus Carolina, the de facto NFC South Championship game, or the de facto, I believe it's technically for the 1 seed in the NFC, the Seahawks and the 49ers.
That's 100% what I would have the Sunday night capper.
100%.
That's easy because that's also a battle for number one in the NFC.
Yeah.
So that's 100% the one that we should be talking about right now.
It should 100% be that. I do not care about the idea that you're putting the 49ers on Sunday Night Football 2 weeks in a row. There's a chance that's the best game of the entire season. I don't really know what else to really add.
I have one additional change.
What do you got?
That I would make. They should still move the Tampa Carolina game to after the New Orleans game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be at 3:25. It should be at 3:25 on Sunday.
Yeah. I agree.
So it should go. I think that and the Pittsburgh game should be at 3:25, and then the NFC West game should be on Sunday Night Football.
No, so the Panthers are playing, I think, at 4:00 tomorrow. And then
so you could put
12,
so you could stagger
3:25, 7.
Yeah, so hypothetically, if the Panthers lose tomorrow, they're all hoping for a New Orleans win or Atlanta win, whatever it is.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying is they should move. Yeah, they should move the Panthers-Bucks game to after the New Orleans game.
Exactly, Jacob.
So that the Falcons and New Orleans game decides whether or not that game matters. Because otherwise, we're all going to watch that game on Saturday with all this anticipation, and it might not matter.
Right.
Which it won't.
So I feel like it's stupid to have that game in a primetime slot when it might not matter. You could slide it into the 3:25 on Sunday alongside the AFC North game. And if they both matter, awesome. You have them both at the same time. If they don't both matter, then everybody watches the AFC North game.
But unfortunately, MJ, you are not the person that covers the NFL schedule. But
I'm not the commissioner. I'm sorry, guys. I'll get there one day.
One day. But make sure you have good homeowners insurance.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent is Building Block Insurance Group. Get a quote today at 704-464-4544.
Erie Insurance.
And when you call Jeff Wertepney at 704-464-4544, let him know that Coach Kenny sent you, and he'll hook you up with a helmet. He won't hook you up with a helmet. He'll hook you up with a helmet. All right. So, Kenny, I know you, unfortunately for you, the college football team of your dreams lost. That being said, we still need you. We still need you, Kenny. We still need you for Coach's Corner. What do you got for us?
Got you.
Super easy this week. We only have two games.
Yep. So I don't know if there's a solid line on them yet, but let me see.
I imagine there is.
There is, I think. Yeah, I'll double check.
Okay, so let's see.
There it is, yeah.
Okay. My fault.
How dare you?
Yep. Indiana's a 4-point favorite in the Peach Bowl, and then
the Peach
Bowl. Use a 3.
The Peach Bowl, one of the fucking ones we use.
They rotate. They rotate.
I know, but like the Rose Bowl should be in semifinal to it.
Also, Jack, I will absolutely be that guy because I feel like it. It's the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl.
Relax, it's the PG.
Because Chick-fil-A is a huge sponsor and they pay tons of money, and the game's in Atlanta, so
they
they're
pay
gonna
so much
always-
money, dude.
they're
Like,
gonna always get it.
All right, so what we got, Kenny?
So Indiana, Oregon, Big Ten matchup. Arguably, my opinion, it's going to be the best of the semifinal games. Indiana comes in dominating so far. They've beaten everybody. Their defense is strong, and they're doing it with a roster that should not be competitive against most of these big powerhouses. All that being said, I would be more than proud if Indiana wins, but in my heart, I think it's Oregon. Oregon takes it. Dan Lanning has been preparing for this. That loss in the Rose Bowl last year to Ohio State set the tone. Now, I don't think Oregon is going to shy away from any of the moves that they need to make, and I think that they're going to be very impressive in that game.
Same, Oregon.
I think it's hard to beat a team twice, but I think if there's any team that can beat someone twice in this college season, it's probably Indiana. So give me the Hoosiers.
Wow.
maybe for the first time in my life, I'm going to go with Jack. And I think they're on fire. I think this is their Cinderella story, and I think this is their moment. I think Oregon's the team to beat, and if they beat them, I think they're going all the way.
Yeah, and it very well could be Indiana winning it. It's just, to me, Oregon, which again, not the traditional football powerhouse, but they've been here before. Versus all the other teams that are left in this playoff, they're the one team that's done this before. They're the one team that's gotten closest in the playoff before. So I think when you have that little bit of experience over the other three teams, I think that it's clearly Oregon's game to lose. Then you have on the flip side, you'll have Ole Miss, the absolute non-perennial SEC team.
Fuck you, Lane Kiffin.
Yeah, Lane Kiffin punted. He ran away from this to play, and they're going to go up against Miami, which proved that they are back. As much as I don't want to admit it, Miami is clearly back. Cristobal has done a great job down there in South Florida. They play physical. They play tough. I think it's Miami. Miami is going to win this one. They're going to go. We'll save the last prediction for the last game, but I think you're going to see Miami versus Oregon in the championship.
I got Ole Miss. They got a lot. They have stuff to prove. I don't want to see a coked out Michael Irvin again.
No thanks.
We're talking Michael Irvin. We're talking Ed Reed. We're talking regrettably Ray Lewis. We're talking about
Greg Olson. We're talking about Greg Olson. We're talking about the what do they call it? What do they call the
seventh floor guys or something like that?
Seventh floor crew.
We're talking Warren Sapp. We're talking The Rock. We're talking the final boss. You know anybody else from Ole Miss that was in Ballers? I don't think so. Please make it season 6. I'm begging you. Yeah, the U, baby. I need a Michael Irvin cam at all times. Oh. Yeah, give me Miami by 7. I think it'll be another really good one.
Give me Ole Miss just because Bruce and I interviewed their 6-string quarterback one time.
That was awesome, actually. I forgot about that.
I saw him on TV yesterday. That's the only reason I remembered.
That's awesome. I totally forgot about that.
DDT's a success pipeline. Right. Jalix Hunt. Remember Jalix Hunt?
Success pipeline.
Right?
Yeah, it's true. Oh, good call. Thank you, Jack.
He had a great season.
That's awesome. Second the fucking Super Bowl.
Cy loses his mind every time he
Cy just
pops up on the screen.
Cy pops a boner when as soon as
does Cy have a Hunt jersey or no?
Not yet, but I'm shocked he doesn't. And honestly, I might get him that for his birthday.
Oh, that's actually a good call.
Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate that. That was a fantastic idea.
I got you, MJ.
You should make it you should probably try to do a Packers jersey for him or something like that. Just
no, look at the Packers jersey. He went on there on
brother. How is it $129? I mean, he's good, but dang.
I mean, it's a normal NFL jersey.
It's
actually cheaper. All right, boys.
Really?
Should be 155 to 175.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Let's run it.
Kenny, how do you have any money left?
It's because he's a CPS teacher. They all exploit things. Anyway, just kidding.
What?
Just the union.
No,
okay?
it's year 14, and I have a master's. So
there we go.
Same curriculum for the past 14 years. Anyway,
yeah, my own because we can't afford it.
Yeah, because it goes to Mayor Johnson.
And I taught second grade the first year, so it'd be really embarrassing if it is the actual same curriculum
It's
for
true.
14 years.
All right, that's it.
All right, let's go, boys. Let's go NFL Week 18. Let's wrap it.
You got your team to get it.
Panthers at Buccaneers. Buccaneers are favored by 3. I got Buccaneers. I think Mayfield finally his torn labrum doesn't affect him, and they win the game. And then, but regardless, either team's a first round exit.
100%. Yep.
I've been the big Panthers guy for the last 2 years. The Bucs have been just atrocious since their bye. Yeah, give me the Panthers here. I feel like this is very clearly going to be the.
You know what? I'm going to back out. I picked the Panthers.
Nope. Stay on that side. Stay on that side.
No. Hey, we're playing Red Rover. You know what? Screw it. I'll stay on that side. I'm staying on that side. You know what? I'm gonna stay.
Yeah.
I think the Bucs win just because it'll be the most NFC South thing ever for their division champion to be 8-9.
Pathetic. Next game: Seahawks at 49ers. This is gonna be a fun game.
Unreal.
What's crazy is the Seahawks are favored by 2.5. I actually like the 49ers in this game.
49ers are debuting there for the faithful jerseys, the black ones. So
baby.
It should be Sunday Night Football. It should be in all black after dark, but it is what it is. I'll take the 49ers.
I'm torn here. I really am.
It's tough, actually.
I'm gonna go with the Seahawks, but I don't love it. I could definitely see either team winning this, but
100%.
To me, if I'm the NFC, you definitely don't want that. You do not want to have to go to play in Seattle.
It breaks my heart.
Do it.
Dude,
Do it.
No, I hate both of these teams. They both suck. No, I'm gonna go 49ers. I trust the 49ers in a big game at home over Sam Darnold and the Seahawks. I just do.
Sam Darnold, he just isn't good in big situations, in my opinion.
Did we not watch the same Thursday Night Football game 3 weeks ago?
We did.
I don't think that necessarily counts.
I don't think that counts as thank you. All right, next game: Browns at Bengals. Bengals are minus 7.5. This is why even bet on this game? But you know what though? I'm gonna go Bengals win, and I think Myles Garrett gets his sack.
I'm going Browns. This would feel like a very perfect way to get Zach Taylor out of Cincinnati.
Shedeur Sanders sucks.
You know what? I'm doing it again. I'll go with Jack. I think the Browns somehow win. Oh my gosh!
It's a nothing game. There are guys in that Cincinnati team who just want to get out of there.
Yeah,
you're gonna have guys like Browns or Myles Garrett. So give me the Browns.
Yeah. I'll take the Browns too. I don't see Cincinnati caring anymore.
I die on this hill.
You're the only one. I can't see the Bengals on this one.
Next game: Colts at Texans. The Colts are starting a rookie quarterback, not the 44-year-old geriatric. Although I will say I loved him. Stop. I loved him. Texans are favored by 10.5. Texans win. Texans cover. Although the over-under is at 38.5. So what does that say?
Oh my gosh!
That Notre Dame quarterbacks are a dredge on society.
They're a liability to our eyeballs.
Good word choice.
Yeah, dredge is good.
That's a great.
Give me the Texans. Fuck Riley Leonard.
Oh, that's a word choice too.
I mean, that's more traditional.
It's coming with all the
yeah,
ones.
I mean that makes more coming than dredge.
Dredge.
Yeah, I'll take the Texans. This actually had earlier in the season. This was a marquee matchup, I think, and this would have been a great one for Sunday.
That's what happens when your running game doesn't. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No. So I'll take the Texans. I'm glad that the Colts aren't starting Philip Rivers. I was never a Philip Rivers fan to begin with, so it's time to stay retired. You got your health insurance, so take a seat.
5 more years for those 11 kids, baby.
And let the Notre Dame quarterback give it a shot and be ready to draft one.
Hopefully he sticks up. I have narratives to keep up.
He's gonna be so bad though. You can't say that he's giving them a better chance to win, Kenny. And I thought your thing was
Oh,
We always got to have a better
there
chance
it
to
is.
win.
There it is. There's
Oh.
the contrarian right there.
The concept is I've seen what Philip Rivers can do at 44. I have not seen what the rookie can do. Let's give the rookie a shot and see what happens. You got nothing to lose at this point. I have
Notre
enough,
Dame, bro. They don't want to see that.
Give him 100 more yards to pass Big Ben.
Yeah, yes.
Also, I don't want that either. So
Oh,
I don't like Philip Rivers. I'm sorry. I'm not
You
a
like
Philip
Big Ben more than Philip Rivers?
Imagine.
as a football player, not as a human being. As a football player, I like Big Ben better.
I have no football player.
Next one.
here on either Aaron Rodgers or
Titans.
both, but-
Titans at Jaguars. Jaguars are favored by 12.5. Give me the Jaguars.
I agree, Jags.
Jaguars by as much as you can bet on them to win by.
I have no idea why anybody would pick the Titans in this game. So yeah, Jaguars.
Now,
Next-
Cam
next-
Ward.
All right, let's go
I thought
quick. Let's go quick. We got time issues. We got Saints at Falcons. Falcons are favored by
Falcons.
3. Falcons.
Falcons with nothing to play for. Maybe
Falcons
the
win, Saints cover.
Bijan Robinson is going to go off for 150 yards rushing.
Again, the Falcons are at their most dangerous when they have nothing to play for.
Maybe. Next
Have you guys seen
game.
that stat where they're like,
Oh my
They're
God,
well-
Jack.
Like
Well,
12
both
and 4. Yeah.
I have to pee so badly, Jack.
That's the time constraint right there.
The bladder constraint, old man.
This is
Next,
Or-
dude. It's
You're
true.
you're definitely playing by like 3 of these. Let's go.
too much
All right, next
water.
game. Cowboys Giants. Cowboys minus 3.5. Give me Giants.
Cowboys.
Cowboys, I guess.
Giants.
Jackson.
I guess Cowboys.
All right, let's go. Okay, this is ballooned, and I don't know how. The Packers at Vikings. Vikings are minus 8.5.
Because the Packers are starting Clayton Tune.
Yeah, I know. All right, give me
Vikings. Playing 2.
give me Vikings. Give me
Yeah.
Vikings.
Give me the Vikings. They're going to win and cover and
Yeah,
obliterate
yeah,
the
Brian
Packers.
Flores master.
Oh my
class.
God.
The
gonna end in
Packers
a
are sitting
tie.
everybody.
Let's go. Let's keep going.
Next
Big
game.
five.
Dolphins at Patriots. Patriots are minus 11. These are
Patriots.
huge
No
fucking-
Devon Chan. Patriots.
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 Dolphins.
Chargers at Broncos. Broncos are 13.5. Herbert sitting. Broncos.
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 Chargers would be electric. Yeah, give me the Broncos.
Lions at Bears. Bears minus 3. Give me Bears.
Lions.
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 Bears gonna destroy them.
Bears suck.
I hope they do, but I think it's going to be the Lions.
Bears suck.
MJ, I can't wait to see you first week of the playoffs, MJ. Chiefs at Raiders. Chiefs are favored by 5.5. I don't know why.
Chiefs.
Well, I do know why. Give me Raiders.
Chiefs.
Give me Raiders. They
Raiders.
messed up their tank.
Oh my God, I'm about to.
only the Raiders could.
I know it's so true. Commanders at Eagles. Eagles are only favored by 3.5. Give me
Left hand
Eagles.
up. Left hand up.
Commanders.
Sure.
I guess Commanders.
Ooh-wee. Jets at Bills. Bills 7.5. Give me Bills.
Bills.
Next
Bills.
game.
Bills.
Yeah, cool. Cardinals, Rams. Rams 8.5. Give me Rams.
Rams.
Let me think about this
Rams.
for a second.
Don't think, just go.
Rams.
Rams.
And last but not
Kenny, you're
least,
terrible person.
Ravens at Steelers. Give me
Ravens.
You know, let's have a long discussion about this game because I
You
think
know
it's a
what?
really
Here, go.
important game. He just said,
I actually love the idea.
guys.
I love the idea we have like a 10-minute conversation about this game now.
Right.
He didn't even just like back out. Did he back out or leave?
I have no idea.
Oh, I'm not admin anymore, so I can't see the
Yeah,
program.
we're all
Probably just
we're
in the
all
background.
invited. Nobody's admin anymore, so nobody can even end it if we wanted to.
Oh,
I
so
love the
okay,
idea
we're all
that
just
he's
here.
like-
All right, bet.
I love the idea that he's just here for he's just gone for 10 minutes.
So real talk, who do we think is winning this game? Because I think this is actually a conversation.
Ravens.
Because I think Harbaugh might be on the hot seat for this one, I think the Steelers might win it.
What is that?
I feel like no DK Metcalf. And I feel like these teams usually trade wins every year, no matter what.
Yeah, who won the first one?
Steelers.
Steelers won the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is that? Pizza. Okay, thank you.
Hi, Paige.
Jackson's high. I think these are the games that Aaron Rodgers loses. So I would not be surprised if at home
You guys are assholes.
For that.
You could have gone at any time.
You guys are such.
I would have taken over for you. Yeah, these are the games that Aaron Rodgers loses. So give me the Ravens.
Oh, we're done now. Oh,
Well,
well,
you gotta make a pick.
No, you gotta make your.
Because I
Oh, I already
think-
did. I said Ravens.
You were gone for so long. And
No,
by
I
long,
said it
mean
like right
2
before
minutes.
you did, and I sprinted away.
2 more units.
Dude, that was incredible. I'm not gonna lie. Hoo-wee.
Oh,
Not in that way. Although maybe a little bit.
happy for you. Happy for you, Bruce.
But yeah. All right, gentlemen. Honestly, pleasure. MJ, welcome back for the night. That was kind of fun to see you back here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the invite.
Absolutely. Jack, much obliged. I hope you feel better. Kenny, I hope you feel better for a different reason, buddy.
We'll be back. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. How about Ohio State, Kenny?
Oh, no.
Hey, Kenny, what happened?
So
Here we go.
Ryan Day calling plays is what happened.
Hmm.
He's a game manager. You know,
Talk about somebody on the hot seat.
We'll end how we started.
Oh,
Nope, he's not. I firmly believe that Ryan Day is the guy, and he proved it several times now.
He's proved it once, and he's lost every other big game he's been in, right?
No, not every other big game that he's been in.
Okay, Jack.
The worst part is losing to Miami because they have not shut up for the past 22 years thinking that it was a BS pass interference call. And my buddy from high school, Carlos, would not shut the fuck up about this. And now he's
Shout
got
out
bragging
Carlos.
rights.
Crazy story. Crazy story.
Yeah.
College football is better when they
I
use
feel really
I'm
bad
sorry.
for Carlos.
As a neutral observer of college football.
Listen, and my other friend, we all play football together. My other friend is a fan of the team up north. So he hasn't shut up for 4 years. So there we go. Just get shit on as an Ohio State fan.
Maybe you should just switch teams.
Never. Because when we win, I get to throw it in everybody else's face.
That's how Kenny felt on
What's
Saturday.
happening here?
That was perfect timing. With that, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a fun Friday Night Flagship. I am Bruce. That's Kenny. That is Jack. That is the OG MJ. Thank you again. Guys, join us next week for some more fun. And we get to talk playoff football and the national championship. So let's get it. MJ, not much has changed, by the way. It's still the best commercial in podcast history.
Always will.